Pokemon have had well over 300 hit points for years now, but in Gym Leader Challenge format, where no rulebox Pokemon are allowed to be played, the biggest and baddest dude that you're going to encounter is this Wailord. Wailord has 200 hit points and the jumbo-sized ability, which makes it take 30 less damage from the opponent's attacks. Combined with Pot Helmet and a whole bunch of healing cards, taking out one Wailord can be a nearly impossible task. I'm really excited to show off my new Wailord deck, but before we get to it, let's head over to TrickyGym.com. It's no secret that Gym Leader Challenge is my favorite way to play Pokemon cards, but it takes a lot of work to support and promote the format. So if you want to help out, head over to TrickyGym.com and check out the new Gym Leader Challenge merchandise available now. There's Gym Leader Challenge enamel pins, official Dragon Shield sleeves, and Gym Leader Challenge playmats. For every order placed at TrickyGym.com, you'll receive a free Gym Leader Challenge bumper sticker while supplies last. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and Gym Leader Challenge. Now, let's check out that GLC deck. Wailord is definitely a unit and takes a lot of work to knock out, but it's also difficult to power up. Special Wave can do 240 damage at the cost of 3 water and a colorless energy if one of those energy is a special energy. So in order to power up Wailord, we've got Milotic from Flashfire with the Energy Grace ability. Energy Grace allows you to knock out Milotic and then attach 3 basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon in play. This is one of the quickest ways to get energy onto Wailord, and with Battle Compressor, you can easily send 3 water energy to your discard pile so that you can accelerate them onto Wailord. With Guzma and Hala in the deck, you can search out a special energy card and your Pot Helmet to attach to Wailord so that you can swing for maximum damage using Special Wave, and then also take minus 60 damage from the opponent's attacks with Pot Helmet combined with Jumbo Sized. In order to keep the Wailord alive while it's attacking, we got a bunch of healing cards too. We've got Cook, which is a supporter card that heals 70 damage from your active Pokemon. We've got Mallow Lana, which heals 120 damage from your active Pokemon and switches it to the bench. We've got Rough Seas, which heals 30 damage from each of your water Pokemon during your turn. And we've got Super Potion, a card I just added to this deck, which heals 60 damage from one of your Pokemon, and then you have to discard an energy attached to that Pokemon. With Pal Pad and Versus Seeker and Lusamine in the deck, you can bring those healing supporters like Cook and Mallow Lana back from the discard pile to your hand or to the deck in order to use over and over again. And after pummeling your opponent with Special Wave, you'll eventually win the game. If you're new to Gym Leader Challenge format, make sure to check out gymleaderchallenge.com. It's a ton of fun and really easy to learn. There's just a couple of things to keep in mind when you're building a Gym Leader Challenge deck. It's a mono-type format, so as you can see here, your entire deck needs to consist of one type of Pokemon. It's also a singleton format, so you can only play one of each card except basic energy in your deck. And then finally, there are no rule box cards allowed in Gym Leader Challenge format. Now, let's check out this deck in action. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Playing against TCG Dude with his grass deck. He's got Shining Genesect and Grookey on the bench. I've got a really solid opening hand with Alolan Vulpix. Let's see what we can do. We'll Dive Ball and search the deck. We've got Wailord in the deck. Inteleon. Yeah, good stuff. And Vulpix can get us 2 evolution Pokemon, so we basically want to just go get Sobble. And we'll Battle Compressor. Not that, but a bunch of water energies. The other 3 that are hopefully there. We'll get rid of those. And then attach a water energy to Sobble. And I'll beacon. I'm just going to beacon for Drizzile, the Drizzy, and for the Whale. Seems good. And then next turn, we bench Drizzile. Or not we bench Drizzile. We evolve into Drizzile. They've got N. So maybe I won't be doing any of that. And this is a really solid hand too. Ball guy actually can go get me a bunch of balls. And then I can set up, beacon, get the evolution Pokemon I need. This seems really good. I like where this is going. They've got Thwackey in play now and Nest Ball. Nest Ball can get them another basic Pokemon. They want Turtwig. And they'll pass it over to me. Cool. Yeah, this is real good. Love this. Let's ball guy. Only 2 balls in the deck, but that's fine. It gets me what I need. Sobble in play. Everything's looking good. Okay, we'll get these guys. Remoraid down. Nest Ball for the Whale. Level Ball for the Feebas. Splash Energy to the Wailmer. Pretty ideal. And we beacon and go get these guys. And we're ready to pop off next turn. Straight up. Got everything we need. And so long as they don't gust up my Wailmer, that would be sick. They've got Rillaboom. So Rillaboom's online. Voltage Beat can pump grass energy from the deck into play. And we just, of course, they always have it, bro. They've always got it. What the heck? That's fine. That was like a 3-card hand. It's all good. No sweat. That's what the splash energy is for. Bringing it back. So what are we doing? We want to send up potentially Articuno so they can't gust. So we'll do this. And we've got Octillery. We've got the Wailmer back. We've got no energy in the deck. We know that. I've got Lusamine, but I don't need it. Let's Ultra Ball away these. And go get Articuno. I could potentially... No. Well, there's 1 water in my deck, actually. So I should have potentially kept that. It's fine, though. I'll Bissell hand for 2 and see if I hit something. Got Mallow Lana and Ordinary Rod. So I think here I just want to Shady Dealings. And we're going to go get haven't played a supporter yet. So we could get Irida. And then I could Irida for Tag Call. No. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Okay, we're going to get Irida. And off of Irida, we're going to go get Milotic and Tag Call. And then we're going to go Milotic. And we're going to Energy Grace. And blast those 3 to Wailmer. Give them a prize. We're going to send up Articuno. So you cannot use boss's orders, and we pass. Okay, so that's it. That's the turn. So long as they don't have Escape Rope and Boss in that little itsy-bitsy 3-card hand, then we're fine. They can prepare their board more with Voltage Beats, and they Sycamore. And Articuno's Blizzard Veils protecting us from Gust. They'll just have to knock out Articuno. They'll go to 3 prizes, and then it's comeback time. Who doesn't like a nice comeback story? They got Bulbasaur down. So we got to worry about the possibility that this becomes a Venusaur next turn. We've got Tag Call in our hand, and the reason we went and got Tag Call was so that I could get Pot Helmet and a Special Energy to make it so that Special Wave does 240. So I'm thinking we keep the healing cards in the hand. We Tag Call. I got Trico down. It's fine. They Gaia Blaster. They go to 3. We're chilling. We're totally fine. Let's go get them, Wailord. Versus Seeker off the top is quite good. Let's Tag Call. We want the Guzma and Hala. And I think we can Guzma and Hala and discard Rod and Cook. And we're going to go get Parallel, Pot Helmet, and Capture Energy. Okay. Wailord, Parallel. Limit that bench. Capture Energy, Basculin, Pot Helmet, Abyssal Hand for 3. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll Special Wave for the knockout. And we're saying, okay, you need to not knock out my whale. They got a long ways to go. I mean, but if they have Rare Candy Venusaur, they could. That's the scary thing, is if they just have that. Rare Candy Venusaur, then all of a sudden, you're doing 180 damage for 3. You pump 2 more energy, you got 5 energy, which is actually 10 energy. Then you're doing like 260 damage with Repeated Whip, which is enough to take a knockout of my Wailord. So, uh-oh. They always have it, bro. They always have it. All right, no, they don't have it. Okay, I'm chilling. There's no way. Ain't no energy left. They're just going to Hex. All right, Hex and swing. Fine. No problem there. We've got Basculegion, and I will Mallow and Lana. Discard these. Go into Vulpix. Scoop up Nets. And Special Wave. And now we're cooling. Absolutely nothing they can do. We got the whale who never dies. And that's GG's. Wailord about to do a 6-0 all by itself. Well played, well played. Playing against Fighting with my Water-type Gym Leader Challenge deck. They've got Hisuian Growlithe in the active, which evolves into Hisuian Arcanine. There are 2 different Hisuian Arcanines that this could be, and I'm thinking that it's the one that does increased damage if it has a fire energy attached to it, because there's a Roly-Coly, which will probably evolve into Colossal. Now we've got Nest Ball. Let's see what we've got available to us. Remoraid is in the deck. Feebas, Wailmer, Vulpix, Basculin, Octillery, Wailord, Drizzile. I mean, looks like all the major players are here. That's good. Very good. So we'll grab Hisuian Basculin, attach a Water Energy, and Marnie And Hisuian Basculin can gather the crew for us. We've got Ultra Ball in this hand, which is super good. I don't think I prized anything, so I don't really want to go in with the Hisuian Heavy Ball because I can use that as potential Ultra Ball fodder next turn. And let's gather the crew. We're going to get Feebas and Wailmer. And I'm trying to set up a turn 2 special wave with Wailord. That's the dream. We've got an Ultra Ball to make it all happen. Ultra Ball can get me Octillery. I could Abyssal Hand if I find Drizzile. Drizzile could get Irida. Irida could get Battle Compressor. Gonna be a defensive posture. What's that mean? Dang, it's invincible? All right. That's fine. So that makes things a little bit more difficult. Let's Ultra Ball away Lusamine and Hisuian Heavy Ball. And I think want to get Octillery. And I'll scoop up nets, Basculin, attach a water to Sobble. That's fine. And let's go. Abyssal Hand. We'll see where we're going to go from here. 5 more cards. We find some stuff. I mean, I've got Wailord, I've got Milotic, but it's not quite enough. So let's evolve the Wailmer into Wailord. Let's evolve the Feebas into Milotic. And I'll retreat into Hisuian Basculin. Play Hex Maniac. And gather the crew one more time. Go get Articuno. Then next turn, we've got Floatstone, Capture Energy. If I can find Drizzile, I should be good to go for a huge special wave attack with Hex Maniac. Probably not doing much this turn, but it does burn it out of my hand so that I don't need to worry about my hand being clogged with it. There's a Regirock that we usually see in standard formats. Giga Impact does 140 damage. Escape Rope, let's send up Articuno. And Regigates can help the deck to set up. Goes and gets a basic Pokemon, that's nice. They're going to get Sudowoodo with the Watch and Learn. Oh, boy. Floater here, Capture Energy here, and let's Abyssal Hand. We've got Evolution Incense, so we do have everything that we need in order to swing with Wailord this turn. So let's do it. We can Evolution Incense for Drizzile. And Drizzile can go get Battle Compressor. And then I could Guzma. Give up a prize. Guzma up, Roly-Coly. Oh, yeah. Let's get Battle Compressor. And then I'm thinking that we're going to send the Water Energy and some other stuff down. So that's fine. Let's do that. Battle Compressor, get that Water Energy in the discard pile, and then see if there's anything else worth getting rid of. Probably don't need Ball Guy, probably don't need Gladion at this point. Don't need Alolan Vulpix. We'll do that. Then let's Energy Grace, send these 3 to my Wailord. And will Guzma bring up Roly-Coly? Now, I do have to watch out for this Sudowoodo. If they've got a Raihan in hand, they could Raihan Sudowoodo, go get a strong energy. Holy moly, Clay! Discard the top 7 cards of your deck. If any of them there cards are item cards, put them in your hand, partner. So they got a whole lot of item cards off of that. That was crazy. It all happened so fast. Fortunately, they can't go counter energy Sudowoodo right now because we're tied on prizes, since I did give up a prize with Milotic. But it is something to look out for. And as we can see, that Sudowoodo has got a strong energy on it now. So Watch and Learn will knock out Wailord, since Watch and Learn can copy Special Wave. Yeah, could get a little sussy. So let's go Escape Rope. See who they promote. And they're sending up Machop. I've got the Articuno, which has free retreats with the Floatstone. We'll go energy on Drizzile, Rough Seas down, and Abyssal Hand. We find N and Rescue Stretcher. Let's N. Send both of us to 5. It's pretty good. So I think I just hang out here. There's no reason to just come barreling in with the with the Wailord when there's a Sudowoodo right there. Like, I'm not just gonna let you knock out my whale. That's not what we're doing here. Instead, I might do something like attack with Inteleon, because Watch and Learn Inteleon, that's not nearly a big of a deal as Watch and Learn Special Wave. And Watch and Learn can only copy the attack that was used last turn. Now, Karina should be able to get Rare Candy Colossal, since Karina gets you a fighting Pokemon and an item card. Looks like instead we're going for Hisuian Arcanine and an Ultra Ball. It's pretty good. Maybe the Rare Candy's already in hand. Maybe it's prized. There aren't a lot of energy in the discard pile yet for Colossal to accelerate, so that is a thing. And just going to be a past turn. Interesting. Well, we've got the ball in our court now. So let's Irida. And with Irida, we can get Inteleon. And a Pot Helmet. It's fine. And I'm thinking we go Pot Helmet here, Counter Energy here, Inteleon here, and we can get a nice healing card. We don't have any. Get a nice Pal Pad to put the healing cards back into the deck. Don't have any. All right, so where are my healing cards? I got a Super Potion. Super Potion? Okay. That's fine, and I'll take Gladion's soft. I don't want Gladion. Well, that's fine. Isn't there a Lusamine in my discard pile? Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the Verse Seeker. Okay, we'll get these. And then Level Ball, Failets, retreats into Inteleon and Aqua Bullets. And we're going to put 20 damage onto... Where might it matter? Nowhere, really. The Roly-Coly, sure. So we're using Aqua Bullet just to try and... There's my Cook. Just to try and avoid the Sudowoodo situation. They can't watch and learn my Wailord if I don't use Wailord. So we're going to try and lead Inteleon and force them to deal with the Inteleon first. And also, by getting the Pod Helmet, we make it a little bit more difficult for the Sudowoodo to be able to... Dang, they had the Colossal. Maybe Rare Candy's prized. Here's Terrakion. I do love that Terrakion. That is very cool. Level Ball, fail it. Evolution Incense, fail it. Dang. Did you prize a lot of bad stuff here? They had to have. Maxie's hidden ball trick. Oh! There he is. Woo, baby. That's pretty sick. Love that. Not every day you get to see a Maxie's hidden ball trick play. You can only play it if it's the last card in your hand, but if it is, then you get to put a fighting Pokemon from your discard pile straight onto the bench. Super cool. But do they have the energy they need to attack? I don't think. Yeah, with the fire energy here, it's like, ugh. They need 2 fighting energy. So they're just short of being able to use Scorching Horn. Very close. We've got Rough Seas, and we'll use Lysander to bring up Sudowoodo. And then we'll Aqua Bullets and put 20 on the Roly-Poly again. That feels good. Ordinary Rod. My Wailord should still be safe. We've got Aqua Patch and Cook in our hand. Cook Super Potion. I love that. I definitely like the Super Potion. Seems like it's much more of a flexible card that I can actually use rather than I had Last Chance Potion in here for a while. I almost never used that. I tried Hyper Potion. I never used that. But Super Potion, 1 extra energy. You can afford 1 extra energy. And when you combine the 60 damage heal of Super Potion with the 30 damage heal of Rough Seas, that's like a 90 damage heal, which is quite a lot. Or Super Potion Cook combo. You heal 70 and 60. That's a 130 combo. The Super Potion just combos really well with a lot of other cards like Rough Seas and Cook. And you can get it with like Irida, which is nice. Which can just put you right out of range of some hits. Since a lot of times players will try to soften up the whale first and then finish it off. Since most things in Gym Leader Challenge format cannot do 260 damage. Really tough. Oh, there's no Carkol in this deck. That's wild. Okay, now I see. There is no Carkol. It's just Colossal and Roly-Poly. I see. That's crazy. And since the deck is entirely item-based, I mean, Clay can be really good. Clay can also discard energy for you to accelerate with Colossal. It's a really cool combo. I like that. Regirock is coming in. Can Giga Impact for the knockout on Inteleon. Now, I have to worry a little bit about, you know, the whole Sudowoodo thing still. It is a slight concern. We got Juniper Beach versus Seeker. I think if I just versus Seeker for Guzma, Or I could Verse Seeker for Hex, and I could Hex, knock out the Regirock. Because I want to prevent the... But I'm ahead on prizes, so it could be counter energy that I see this next turn. N is also just good. We could go N, knockout. And then a 4, I like that. We can put Milotic back into the deck, but will I use it? Is my Rescue Stretcher already down? No. Marnie's just good. I feel like that's a solid play. So we'll Ordinary Rod. And do both. Gonna put those 2 back in. And that back in. And then let's Marnie. I think this is fine. And then I can Pal Pad back. Yeah, this is super good. Okay. We Pal Pad back in our Gusts. Guzma and Lysander, which I'll probably need since there's this Terrakion here. Then we'll Quick Ball away Parallel City and go get Feebas. I'll Rescue Stretcher, shuffle 3. Okay, I'm going to put those guys back in. Weakness Guard here and Abyssal Hands for a big draw. We'll Dive Ball and get Sobble down. And then retreat. And we're forcing them to have a lot off of that Marnie. They need to have Sudowoodo back, and they need to put a counter energy on it or something in order to smack my Wailord. And they need to remove this pod helmet. So I think it's probably too much. It's more likely that they're just going to Cavern Tackle. But I did just put my 2 Gust cards back into the deck, and I put Inteleon back up. So I could find Drizzile. And if I can find Drizzile, then I can go get one of those Gust cards. Looks like Judge. All right, so we shuffle draw 4. But I like the consistency options my deck has right now. Rose Tower can give them a little bit of boost in the draw department, and I am expecting a Cavern Tackle. So that's so sick. Custom Catcher just to fill the hand of 3. There's a lot of item-based draw in this deck, if you can't tell. Judge Whistle, Judge, Trekking Shoes, Order Pad, Stadium Nav. When you clay, you hit a lot of cards when you clay. I really like this deck. I think it's very cool, very original, very unique construction. It's awesome to see. They've got THAR Generator, which can load up Terrakion, Cavern Tackle. Going to do... Oop, nope. Free retreat into Arcanine. They're going to Scorching Horn first, which makes sense. 100 damage and the burn. So I don't need to Gust this turn. It would be better for me to heal. Capacious Bucket, fail it, Tropical Beach down, and Abyssal Hand for 3. We find Tag Call for Mallow and Lana, so let's do that. Tag Call. No! The Mallow and Lana's in the discard pile. Or it's prized or something. It's prized, that's right. Ah! It stings! All right, that's fine. That's fine. So what do we do instead? That's okay. Dang. Missed it. All right, so... And I missed my Hyper Potion. I missed all of it. So we got Guzman Hala. We got... Okay, I could retreat 3 energy. One, two, three. No, can't do that. I don't have a water in my discard pile, so I can't Aqua Patch right now. No, that doesn't feel correct. So I think we just need to build up for the game-winning play next turn, which is fine. So there's no way they remove that roly-coly from play. So we'll attach this here, and we'll Guzman Hala. Nothing. There were so many outs. Okay. And we special wave for knockout. It's fine. We find Mallow and Lana. Mallow and Lana! Where were you? That's what I needed you. All right, it's fine. It would have been so sick. That was the whole plan, was to Mallow and Lana the whale. It wouldn't be burned. It wouldn't have any damage on it. Well, now, like, what if they scoop up net the roly-coly? All right, I've got the technology, but what if they scoop up net? What if? You never know. Now, they probably don't play scoop up net, but what if they do? Well, they've got Cavern Tackle, makes the Terrakion invincible, knocking out my Wailord, only doing 60 damage, but still enough to get there. And we have win. All I got to do is Energy Grace, put 3 energy onto... Hold up, Octillery! You've never seen this! Lysander Roly-Coly, and we hug for game. That's right. GG's, GG's. It was a pleasure playing you. Playing against Esna's Dragon Duck. We're going second, and we've got Articuno. They've got their Drudigon. They've got a really spicy list with Dragonium Z in it, which gives them a gnarly GX attack, which allows them to hit some big one-hit KO numbers. We're going to bench Sobble, Remoraid, Water Energy on Articuno and N. Let's see what we get off of that N. Nest Ball is good. I can use that to hopefully get Wailmer, and Wailord is prized. Okay. That's fine. And Drizzile's prized. And Milotic is prized. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We got Gladion. And Hisuian Heavy Ball. All right, so got a lot of stuff prized here. But that's okay. We'll make it work. And then pass. So for this next turn, we'll probably try to Cold Cyclone with Articuno. And put our energies back onto our Wailmer. We want to find the Gladion as fast as possible. But again, I do not have Drizzile in the deck to help me find the Gladion. So we're just going to have to draw into it. The old-fashioned way, you know? Which is fine. How long could it take us to find one Gladion? Surely not too long. Parallel City is great. We'll slam that down. Force them to discard one of their benched Pokemon. Then we've got Evolution Incense for Octillery. And we'll VerSeeker for N and play it. Shuffle draw 6. And there's the Gladion. There he is. Beautiful. You love to see it. Let's go counter energy onto the Wailmer. Dive Ball for Feebas, but Milotic is prized too. So, Milotic and Wailord are prized. And Drizzile. So that's okay. So what do we want? What are we even getting? I think I'm getting Basculin. And then we'll Abyssal Hand for 1. And that's fine. And we pass. And then we'll see if they take a knockout. If they find Double Dragon Energy, they can knock out my Articuno. They can't Gust right now because of Blizzard Veil, which is preventing all effects of supporters done to my benched Water-type Pokemon. They got the gear. And we'll gear into Avery, which is annoying, but my Drizzile's prize, so what do I care? We'll let the Sobble go. Sure. And they have another Fire Energy, so still no attack. That's good for me. We will Gladion. Just look at all these. Look. I hope you are happy with yourselves. I hope you're very pleased with yourselves. Wailord, Milotic, and Drizzile. Absolutely embarrassing. Let's see. We've got Pal Pad, which I could Ultra Ball away the Scoop Up Net and the Guzma. That's fine. And go get Basculegion. Put him down. Pod Helmets. Pal Pad. Those two back into the deck. And let's Abyssal Hand. Draw 5. That's a really good draw for us. So we'll do that. And Splash Energy. Battle Compressor. Don't need Vulpix. We'll put 1 water in the discard pile so that I can Aqua Patch it. And we don't need Hisuian Heavy Ball because it's all of my evolutions that are prized. That's fine. And then we'll Cold Cyclone. Like that, I can push those energy back to my Wailord. And we're getting it done. We're getting it done. Articuno protecting everybody on the bench. That's good. Wailord is pretty much ready to go. 1 more energy attachment and we're good. Yeah. Let's go. Erica's Hospitality will draw them 4 cards. And now I've got Octillery. We've got Basculegion. Playing around your prizes is just part of the Pokemon TCG. It's part of what you got to do to win. Because not every game is going to be perfect. So you got to work for it. I think that this could be a good turn to attack with Basculegion. Because we're taking a knockout and... yeah, that's fine. So let's go Capacious Bucket, grab the water. They got a huge hand, so I don't necessarily just want to feed them the whale right now. And then we're going to Abyssal Hands. And we got Ball Guy and Floater. So let's Ball Guy. We get Level Ball. Level Ball. Get Feebas. And let's Grudge Dive for the knockouts. And there's Milotic, which is cool. We can use the Milotic to... I could potentially get 2 Wailords going. Now that we've got this one powered up. When the Wailord gets knocked out, I'll get it back to my hand with the Splash Energy. Now, it's a little troubling that they can get whatever supporter they want with Dragonites every turn. But I do have Hex Maniac. So I could potentially turn that off for a turn. Here's the Dragonium Z. So, but they've got Floatstone on their guy right now. So they'd have to Field Blower their own Floatstone. And that might be what they're going for. We're going to Floatstone the Octillery. Do that, do that. Do that. Abyssal Hand for 2. We want Hand Disruption. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that hand was way too big, bro. Way too big. Oh, way too big. Okay. So let's retreat. And we don't have any healing in the hand right now, which is a little bit troubling. But that's fine. I don't want to Ordinary Rod yet. Let's just Special Wave for knockouts. See what we pull off these prizes. We got Tag Call. Hey, let's go. Now, Tag Call. That's a card, all right. They've got Gabite prized. And Fast Call can get them the supporter they want. But I don't think that they'll be able to piece together a knockout. They've got the Floatstone on the Druddigon, so they have to Field Blower away the Floatstone in order to put the Dragonium Z onto the Druddigon, which is why I wanted to disrupt the hand so bad, because they're probably trying to find that combo, because that's their only way to one-hit KO. Oh, the Field Blower's here. Thanks. Yeah, the Field Blower's right there. So they can't do it. Right. Because Field Blower, you can discard your own tool card with Field Blower. And then the Dragonium Z, I think, does 80 damage times the amount of energy you discard. So if you discard 4, you could do 240, which is still not enough to knock out a Pot Helmet Wailord. So we're still in a great spot. They've got Revenge for 100, and now we cook. We've got Tag Call. Tag Call can go get Mallow and Lana and Guzma and Hala. We will Mallow and Lana and discard. Hold up. Those. Yep. Switch into Octillery. Heal 100 damage. And I kind of want to draw some cards. You can put the Basculegion back into the deck. We're just going to put, I think, Basculin and Articuno back into the deck. I think I've still got Rescue Stretcher. I do. So that's fine. So we're going to put those two back into the deck. And then Abyssal Hand for 1. See what we get. It's Guzma. Cool. We'll retreat into the Wailord and dish out another 240 damage. Our prize card is Quick Ball. That's good. We can use it to thin our hand and draw more cards with Octillery. And there's the Dragonium Z. Holy smokes, Dragonite has Dragon Claw. Ah! I did not realize that. I thought that the only Pokemon that... I thought it was just this guy. Holy moly. All right, there's a couple of Dragon Claw duders over here. I don't think that they can knock me out with the Dragonite, but it's worth noting that Destructive Drake GX... Yeah, discard all basic energy from this Pokemon. It does 80 damage for each energy card you discarded. Thankfully, it's only basic energy. Doesn't combo with double dragon energy or anything like that. And they just have to Juniper. So this turn, they might just have to settle for a Berserk for like 10 at best. They don't have any damaged Pokemon. They do have the Gapejaw Bog. And they have Special Charge to chuck 2 energy back into the deck. Goomy gets benched, powering up the Drampa. Hustle Belts on the Goomy. This thing can attack? That's so spicy. Ultra Necrozma down. But do they have the energy? No, so they just pass. Corkscrew Punch wouldn't have done anything. So then we definitely want to just put it away. We're going to Quick Ball away the Colress, keep the Irida, go get Basculin. Ouch. Lysander up this thing. Yeah. It's got to go. Nice. And then we special wave for the knockouts. Remove the Dragonite, go to 2 prizes. And taking the Dragonite out is like taking the Dragon deck out by the knees. They really rely on that fast call to get what they need every turn. The Hustle Belt Goomy is so sick. If you get a Rainbow Energy or an Aurora Energy, you can ram for 70 damage, which is pretty sick. It can knock out like little Pokemon, and with Sticky Membrane, it makes it so your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks cost 1 more. So I actually don't have the energy required to attack with Wailord right now against a Goomy, which is kind of interesting. But I got technology in my hand that can help. Yeah, and they're going to smack me with the Ram for 10 damage because of the Pod Helmet and the jumbo-sized ability. We've got Rough Seas to heal it, and Hex Maniac, Special Wave to get through that Sticky Membrane. But I hope I haven't shot myself in the foot because I did just turn off their abilities. I guess it doesn't really matter because Ultra Burst only matters if they have 2 or less prize cards. So they can Luster Downfall regardless. They can discard an energy. With Luster Downfall, they find the Double Dragon. They can remove an energy from me. So this is tough. And they're swinging for 150 damage. But we get to Rough Seas, Energy Grace, accelerate those energy up to the Wailord. They take a prize, and Wailord can Special Wave for the game. GG's, Esna. GG's. That about does it for the Wailord deck. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like the stuff you watched here. If you don't like Twitch, that's cool. You can watch all of my streams in their entirety right here on YouTube at the Tricky Jim VODs YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description below. Y'all have a good one. See ya.